The Global Leadership Summit 2018 will unleash something our world needs most: forces of influence. Leaders around the globe passionately stewarding their spheres of influence for good, because everyone has influence. Maximize your influence with 2 days of leadership training from our world-class faculty. Described as a visionary thinker with rare intellect, Simon Sinek teaches leaders and organizations how to inspire people. A trained ethnographer, Sinek is fascinated by the people and organizations that make the greatest, lasting impact in the world. Over the years, he has discovered some remarkable patterns about how people think, act, and communicate, and the environments in which people operate at their natural best. Most known for popularizing the concept of Start With Why, his talk on this topic is the third most watched talk on TED.com of all time. A New York Times best-selling author, Sinek's latest book is Find Your Why, a practical guide to discovering purpose for you and your team. Leading from the belief that empathy is one of the greatest creators of energy, Angela Ahrendts is responsible for strategy, real estate and development, and operations of Apple's physical stores, online store, and contact centers. Since joining Apple in 2014, she has integrated Apple's physical and digital retail businesses to create a seamless experience for more than 1 billion visitors per year, with the goal of educating, inspiring, entertaining, and enriching communities. Prior to Apple, Ahrendts served as CEO of Burberry, leading the company through a period of outstanding global growth. A regular on Fortune's Most Powerful Women in Business list, Ahrendts has kept a fairly low media profile during her first 4 years at Apple. This rare interview will reveal Angela's fresh, warm, and innovative approach to re-engineering some of the most effective retail stores on the planet. Strive Masiyiwa is chairman of Econet, a global telecommunications group with operations, investments, and offices in more than 15 countries. Econet came into being in 1998 after a long legal battle with the Zimbabwe government. His victory broke up a state monopoly and helped spur the development of private telecoms across the continent. Masiyiwa has since relocated to London, but his energetic and well-rounded philanthropy still makes an impact in Africa. And in 2017, he was named to Fortune magazine's list of the world's 50 greatest leaders. Considered one of Africa's most generous humanitarians, Masiyiwa is a member of the Giving Pledge and has used his wealth to fight hunger, poverty, Ebola, and provide scholarships to more than 42,000 African orphans. Danny Meyer grew up in a family that relished great food and hospitality. In 1985, Danny opened his first restaurant, Union Square Cafe, launching what would become a lifelong career in hospitality. 30 years later, Danny is CEO of Union Square Hospitality Group, comprising some of New York's most beloved and acclaimed restaurants, including Gramercy Tavern and Shake Shack. Recognized for his leadership, business achievements, and humanitarianism, Danny most recently won the 2017 Julia Child Award, and in 2015 was named one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people. Meyer's New York Times best-selling book, Setting the Table: The Transforming Power of Hospitality in Business, articulates a set of signature leadership principles that translate to a wide range of industries. Helping leaders turn fear into focus, distraction into discipline, and procrastination into profit, Rory Vaden is the world's leading expert on self-discipline and taking action to create exponential results. Entrepreneur magazine recently referred to Rory as one of the world's leading productivity thinkers. Rory helps clients in more than 40 countries grow their business and provide a better customer experience. A New York Times best-selling author, Vaden's latest book, Procrastinate on Purpose, radically changes the way you think about time, so you can overcome stalled productivity and multiply your time. As one of our top-rated speakers from 2015, we are looking forward to welcoming back Sheila Heen to the summit stage. In addition to lecturing on law at the Harvard Law School, Sheila has spent the last 20 years with the Harvard Negotiation Project, developing negotiation theory and practice. She specializes in particularly difficult negotiations, where emotions run high and relationships become strained. Her firm, Triad Consulting Group, works with executive teams to strengthen working relationships, work through tough conversations, and make sound decisions together. Sheila is co-author of the New York Times business bestsellers Difficult Conversations, How to Discuss What Matters Most, and Thanks for the Feedback, The Science and Art of Receiving Feedback Well. Hired to share his research on high-performance cultures with global brands like Lego, IKEA, Google, and Facebook, Rasmus Ankersen is an expert on performance development and a trusted advisor to businesses and athletes around the world. He is the chairman of FC Midtjylland in Denmark and a director of Brentford FC in England, two of the world's most innovative football clubs recognized for their use of big data to drive decision-making. Ankersen's most recent book, Hunger in Paradise, details how organizations can remain successful by eliminating complacency. Returning for his third time to the summit stage, we welcome back Erwin McManus, senior pastor of Mosaic, a church in Los Angeles known for its innovation, creativity, diversity, and social entrepreneurism. A thought-provoking communicator, McManus has spoken to more than 1 million people in 50 countries on leadership, creativity, and culture. A recent cancer survivor, his latest book, The Last Arrow, is about leaving nothing undone and living with relentless ambition and no regrets. Are diverse groups more innovative? Do they always outperform homogeneous groups? Social scientist David Livermore, an expert in global leadership and cultural intelligence, developed a 4-quadrant model to relate effectively across culturally diverse situations which transcend ethnic, organizational, generational, gender, and other contexts. As president and partner at the Cultural Intelligence Center, he has provided training and consulting in more than 100 countries. Livermore has authored 10 award-winning books, including Leading with Cultural Intelligence and Driven by Difference, How Global Companies Fuel Innovation Through Diversity. Believing that economically marginalized communities can be sustainably served, Dr. Natabasen Lekwete is a medical doctor who is passionate about improving access to primary health care. Motivated by her faith and own family story, her vision is to make quality primary health care affordable for all global citizens in emerging markets. Lekwete founded Quali Health in Johannesburg, South Africa. She and her team are now serving more than 600 patients a day in underserviced areas, helping to reduce medical bills and cut down on patient wait time. They are projecting the network will expand to 30 clinics by the end of 2018. Foundational to the summit from the very beginning, having delivered 10 inspiring summit talks over the past 22 years, we warmly welcome back John Maxwell. A #1 New York Times bestselling author, coach, and speaker, Maxwell was identified in recent years as the #1 leader in business by the American Management Association and the world's most influential leadership expert by Inc. His organizations, the John Maxwell Company, the John Maxwell Team, and Equip, have trained more than 6 million leaders in every nation. His latest book is Developing the Leader Within You 2.0. We welcome back to the Global Leadership Summit, Danielle Strickland. Out of a deep calling to empower people, Danielle has led churches, started training schools, and established justice departments around the world. She spent 22 years as an officer in the Salvation Army, co-founded Infinitum, Brave Global, and Amplify Peace, and is committed to see people, neighborhoods, and the world transform. Danielle is host of DJ Strickland Podcast and ambassador for Stop the Traffic. Author of 5 books, one of her recent releases is The Ultimate Exodus, Finding Freedom for What Enslaves You. Returning for his 4th time to the Global Leadership Summit, we are pleased to welcome back T.D. Jakes. With a proclivity to disrupt the status quo, T.D. Jakes is one of the most coveted faith-based influencers in business, education, film, and entertainment. With his earnest approach, Jakes has been able to reach millions of people from all socioeconomic backgrounds, races, nationalities, and creeds. Senior pastor of the Potter's House, a global humanitarian organization, and 30,000-member church, Bishop Jakes' presence spans film, television, radio, and books, including his most recent New York Times bestseller, Soar, Build Your Vision from the Ground Up, and his latest film, Faith Under Fire. One of the most influential women on Wall Street, Carla Harris is a vice chairman, managing director, and senior client advisor at Morgan Stanley. A highly celebrated leader, Carla was appointed by President Barack Obama to chair the National Women's Business Council, named to Fortune magazine's list of the 50 most powerful Black executives in corporate America, Fortune's most influential list, Black Enterprise's top 75 most powerful women in business, and top 75 African Americans on Wall Street. Carla Harris is actively involved in her community and heartily believes that we are blessed so that we can be a blessing to someone else. She is a member of the Board of Overseers of Harvard University and of the Board of Directors of the Walmart Corporation. Carla is also the author of the books Expect to Win and Strategize to Win. Returning for his fourth time to the Global Leadership Summit, we look forward to welcoming back a favorite to our stage. Craig Groeschel is Senior Pastor of Life Church, an innovative church meeting in multiple U.S. locations and globally online. Known for its missional approach utilizing the latest technology, Life Church is the creator of the YouVersion Bible app, downloaded in every country worldwide. Groeschel speaks frequently around the world and hosts the Craig Groeschel Leadership Podcast to help people reach their maximum leadership potential. A New York Times best-selling author, his latest book is Daily Power, 365 Days of Fuel for Your Soul, with his newest book, Hope in the Dark, soon to be released.